Dang.
All right.
Hey, what's happening?
How many more people can we get in?
Going on.
Is it up to 4?
No, I got that. Who's
Rita.
waiting on this shit for like 10 minutes on your Zoom?
All
Huh? Y'all ready?
right.
Oh, what's happening?
All here. Is Lupe being able to get on?
Is it only 4? With this 4 screens, I'll hop off and let Lou hop on.
Okay, cool.
There's only 4 panels on this app?
As soon as this thing, we'll get on.
All right, cool.
Said it?
Right now,
I got all that.
I'm
I got
Max.
all that. That's all I have.
Got Max up there. That's okay. We need to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because you're
Lupe in
a
there?
part as well. Rita. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
You could do all this on live? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Yo, look at everybody. You could be on live. That's crazy.
Lit. All right.
Hey, are you able
Yeah.
to do? Hey, I got a question for you, Nathan. Do you need? I can hop off and Lupe can hop on.
I think Lupe's supposed to come on too. So, I mean,
It ain't supposed to. I know. I made it all happen, so I ain't confused. I just need to know. I just need to know if I need to hop off so he can hop on. If this app only got 4 panels.
yeah.
My question.
If he's in here,
Yeah.
All right, let's put Lupe on there. Then put Rita back on. I'm about to pull up.
okay, cool.
All right, y'all ready?
I'll go pull up. Let's go ahead and get it in, man. Lupe, all right, Lupe right there. All right, Rod, you hop off. Who hopping off? Rod or myself? What's going on? Rod, you stay on. No, you can't stay on. I'm the host.
All right, man. I'm about to pull up right now. Just go ahead.
All right. Okay, hold on.
This is amazing. You could do all this.
There we go.
You don't even need Zoom no more. That's crazy. Huh? Well, I mean, it was logical. I just didn't know they could do it. I was waiting.
Yeah. No, this what's up. No, this IG, they getting better with this whole IG situation. Lupe! They're a whole lot better with this. What's popping? We here now.
Nathan, what's up, bro?
Man, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. We here now. All 4 of us is in this room right now. About to go down. Everybody who's in the live, we appreciate y'all, man. Share this out. Share it out, man. We're about to have a great discussion and talk about some great things that's about to go down, man. This is one of a kind situation. You know what I'm saying? One of a kind situation. All live digital studio. I don't want to go too much into it, but go start with you, Lupe, man. Talk to me about what's going on, man. Big thing with the NFTs, all of this, man. This is crazy. We need to know what's up.
Yeah, April 12th, nursery, food and liquor, yeah. So, yeah, we're doing the whole album from front to back. We were supposed to do it last year, but COVID picked up, and when things open back up, but in the meantime, future virtual show. We did one in the city before things kind of shut down. Basically, food and liquor from front to back. Check it out. It's a virtual concert that drops April 15th. So you can. Well,
hold on. Okay. Hey, everybody mute y'all line real quick. If you all, could y'all mute yourselves or volume off y'all mics? This like rush.
I don't know if you.
All right. Right, yo, I'm thinking about Zoom because I see all of us over here. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think.
You can mute. You can. You definitely can mute. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't mute yourself, you know.
I definitely just muted. You can mute. This is amazing.
Yeah.
What's up, Lupe?
What up, Dan? What's going on?
You know, just getting it in pause at the studio. Last day.
All right. So one more time, man, because it was going in and out, and I couldn't get the audio. Go ahead, tell me.
Yeah. So basically, we coming upon the 15th anniversary of my first album, Food and Liquor. So we out always planning to do like a food and liquor tour where we were just going around doing the whole album from front to back, just that record. And we'd actually did a show in Chicago that was turned up. That was pretty cool. But because of COVID, we had to kind of shut it down. So in the meantime, you know, we doing this, we partnered up with Future Stream to do like a virtual concert where we doing food and liquor from front to back, for the fans, for the folks. You can tune in from all around the world. Check it out. Great performance. Got my drummer, Big Baby Bam there, my DJ Double O. So that drops April 15th. So you can tune in to that April 15th. And then on April 12th, they dropping like an NFT situation. I don't know too much about how all that works or how it's going down or whatever, but I know that drops like April 12th. And so folks can kind of, you know, engage with that, purchase some things. There's like limited edition merchandise. It's like a whole like festival type circus situation that people could tune in. That starts on the 12th, but on the 15th is when we're doing a concert.
That's what's up. So, Rod, you got a question, my brother?
Man, with the NFT, I know you say you don't know too much about it, but I know Dame, I know you was into, you know, overseas doing the art thing. What made you get into the NFT or, you know, even art overseas?
Well, you know, I think after like the hardcore war hip hop experience, I just wanted to relax, you know, and I've been just observing and taking, you know, I've been capturing culture by opening up art galleries for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, in Tribeca, in the Lower East Side, in China, in Charleston, in North Carolina. And, you know, it was all about just, you know, again, observing culture and capturing it and letting artists have a place to actually do whatever they want to do in luxury. You know what I mean? Like not having to compromise any quality of living, you know, not having to feel entitled because they don't have a shot and they know they better. If you want to do it, you could do it. And, you know, I opened up Dame Dash Studios. You know, I look at it, I've always looked at it as a gallery, but it's a television network and a place where artists can have everything they want to do creatively captured, you know? So when the NFT came around, it was like, you know, all these things I was doing that, you know, I wasn't necessarily trying to monetize. It was just more like art to me. And like a real artist doesn't give a fuck about money. They give a fuck about what makes them feel good, you know? And, you know, that's what I turned into completely. Like, I won't fuck with an industry if I don't like the people in it just because I don't feel like it. I've done enough. So the NFT was a perfect opportunity, you know, for me to actually be able to capitalize off just that and give all these artists a place and a platform to get money without having to compromise or give up their nuts or their soul. And Rita, because I was, you know, on my network, I'm working with Percy and Rita and them, they all work together. That was the first thing they brought was the NFT thing, being forward thinking and actually teaching me exactly what's going on with NFT. And, you know, Lupe's used my venue as a place to showcase his art. And I think it makes that kind of sense because that's what I do regardless, NFT or not. If Lupe would holler and say, yo, I just want to use your spot to be artistic, to jam out or play, I'd be like happy. Let me just capture it so we can watch it later. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, it made sense. And I've known Lupe for a while. So this is the evolution of Lupe.
Absolutely.
Dope.
And as far as our notes is concerned, which one of y'all took the COVID vaccine shot?
Both.
Both of y'all. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, how y'all feeling? Because a lot of people, you know, on the fence, you know what I'm saying? But how y'all feeling about that? How y'all feel? Y'all good?
Yeah, you know, I'm not the. Go ahead, Lupe. I'm sorry.
No, you know, I'll speak on it. You know, I've been promoted a little bit, but I know people be in their feelings and they move how they move. So I'll just, you know, do what you feel. You feel me? Take care of your peoples. Make sure your people's straight. That's it.
Here's the thing, bro. I'm diabetic. I want to go outside. I got babies. I feel like you take more of a chance not taking it than taking it. And also, I don't live in fear. It is what it is. I'm diabetic. You know, I can't just jump in and out of medicine. I don't trust nothing. It is what it is. But I'm not trying to catch that shit. I know it's real. I know it's uncomfortable. I know I done lost people I love. I seen killers go to jail, do time, come home, do 30 years, and COVID kill them the year they come home. So I don't want none of that. And as far as conspiracy goes, I always look at it like, yo, when everybody's too smart too early, that's a agenda. But I've had the luxury of actually talking to doctors and the people that have actually done the vaccine, and I just kind of felt like I'll be a guinea pig for my family, man. I'm down for that. So I understand people's apprehension, but I think people should worry about themselves. They shouldn't judge people for how they protect themselves and the choices they make. But sometimes you got to look at the same opinions. Who else has that opinion? If they're not that smart, I wouldn't listen to them.
Absolutely, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, I mean, me and him talk about the vaccine a lot, and like I said, we're not gonna get into it on this live or anything. But do want to talk more about Lupe, man. I'm a fan of both of y'all. I do got to tell this story, man. Back in high school, I mean, it's like everybody, like even with Cash Money, like everybody was for Halloween, I'm gonna be Juvenile, I'm gonna be Lil Wayne and stuff. And I just want to show you some give your flowers right now, Dane. Back in high school, it was people that like, man, I want to be Dame. Everybody want to be this boss. So I just want to like, any advice that can you get to like young entrepreneurs? And I'm gonna get to you too, Lupe, because I got I got stories too. But any advice that you get to young entrepreneurs like coming up in this industry game that want to be?
Yeah, you remember when like you ever saw Star Wars when Spock came back and talked to young Spock? I'm your future. I'm 50, or I'll be 50 in May. You don't want to be doing things that you were doing when you were younger when you're 50. You want to evolve things that you were doing before. So residual income is key. And now is a great time to be fearless because the world has ended. And the world that once was not a great world for us culturally. It didn't behoove us. So now that there's a new narrative, we need to control that narrative, be fearless, do things that no one's done. Do not expect it to be easy. And don't have fear. Fear is implemented in us to stop us from making our dreams come true. I don't know what that is. Everything is what it is to me. As long as I'm having fun, as long as nobody's dying, as long as I'm not hurting nobody, as long as there's no jail time, go for it now. But do something for free. Don't get paid to do something you wouldn't do for free. Because that's what a real artist will not do. Something that makes them uncomfortable for a check. Don't do that. And start now. Start early while you're young so you can just be reckless and you have some support. But after 30, you got to start thinking about taking care of your family. You should start thinking about that off top.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Lupe, like I say, man, growing up in Chicago, being a youngster, everybody looking up to you, man, especially all the music you done put out. And you got so many artists in the city that look up to you from, you got Saba, got all these West Side artists. What's some advice you give up to the up-and-coming artists in the city, especially the journey that you've been through?
Hold on. I say just do what you love, you feel me? Know your place, know your role, and just trying to work hard. That's all. Really, it don't matter what you're doing, like what it sound like, what you talking about. Just work hard at it. You know what I'm saying? I think people respect that more. At the end of the day, though, I mean, ain't nothing promised. Again, so do it because you love it. Kind of what Dame said. You feel me? Like you might be in a spot where you ain't never gonna get paid for none of that. You know what I'm saying? You might not never see no success, no fans, no none of it. So just you can't take none of it with you. So you might as well be happy in the meantime. You feel me? So, especially people from the crib, they know how it is. They know what's at stake. So, if you get the opportunity, make sure that you execute at the highest level. Whether you drill, dance, back flipping, whatever it is, doing the percolator, just make sure you feel me?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, and you know what? I want to go back to you, Lupe, as far as like some of the IG lives and some of the stuff you talk about on YouTube, especially when you talk about community and us as people. And we really got to get in tune with our shorties right now, as far as like the way they just wilding out with the whole revenge thought mentality and out here with the guns, you know what I'm saying, going crazy. But I love what you said one day. I don't know if it was on the gram or not, man. You was talking about thank God for the person who did have a gun and didn't go out there and do what they did. You know what I'm saying? Speak to them people who might be in a mental mind state who want to like do something violent, do something crazy, you know, but talk to them real quick. Give them some encouragement right now, man.
I mean, if you really a gangster, then you already know what it is. You know, like I've never met somebody who wasn't aware of the consequences of their actions running through the streets. You know, so at a certain point, it's either you do it or you don't do it. Like some people ain't afraid of jail, so it's like, man, you're gonna go to jail. Niggas like, I don't care about jail. You know, some people don't care about dying. You know what I'm saying? I done had homies who didn't just walked into bullets. You feel me? So at a certain point, you have to come to a realization of like what you actually dealing with. You're not dealing with just the average person who's afraid of jail, who's afraid of the police, who's afraid of getting shot at. You're dealing with a certain class of individual who at a certain point, you know, don't really care, you know. And so sometimes you just got to meet them where they are, isolate them, hopefully that they don't, you know, like it don't spill over into somebody that's a civilian or innocent bystander. But if we talking about folks that's really getting to keep it a buck, which you asked the question, I'm keeping it a buck, you know. The folks that we're talking about, man, we're not talking about no average regular people. You know, you gotta engage them at a certain place. You know, you can't baby niggas either. You know, and tell them like, man, it's all good. You got this, you got that. I think if you give, well, and what the other side of that equation is, you know, a lot of these dudes are talented. You know, they got talents in different ways and different capacities. And I just try and provide opportunities, and folks, I'm sure Dame in the same position, is just try and provide, know that it's an open door. You know what I'm saying? Every door ain't closed to you. You know what I'm saying? There's opportunities for you to go to the studio, opportunities for you to hit the basketball court, opportunities for you to, you know, go on YouTube and learn how to build a computer. You feel me? Like your talents just don't rest at how good you is with a pistol, you know? And I think as long as folk try and communicate that, like, man, you got talents, you got opportunity, it's going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't the dope game. It ain't, you know, it don't sell itself. You know, you got to put in some work and some ethic. And I think as long as you create those, let people know that them doors is there. It may not be the prettiest looking door. It may not be the best looking studio. You feel me? It may not be the funnest opportunity or the funnest adventure, but it's just a start to get you from point A to point B and come up out them streets. That's a different conversation if you're in love with the streets. If you're in love with the streets like that, and you feel like the streets got your back like that, and you're ready to die for the streets, then you're gonna die for the streets. You know, just trying not to take no innocence with you. You feel me?
Man, beautiful. Beautifully said, brother.
And Dame, hey, you've been in this game for a minute, a whole mogul. You got an ear. You got an ear for music. You got a whole ear for music. What's some artists you've been like listening to, or like it just catch your ear, like, man, hey, I like this cat.
Okay? Hold on.
Well, you know, lately, because I am 50, I've been listening to a lot of like live instrumentation. That's why I started to I've been looking for like rock and roll, because there's no more rock and roll. It's only like country music and live instrumentation. And I feel like culturally, the title of that is going to the wrong culture. So like, for example, I got my man right here. I really consider him the best guitar player in the world, right? Black from Harlem. Tat. She just got an album that came out, you know? So I just been really trying to give people a platform that aren't so popular, that are needed, and that I've known for a long time, a place to just get busy and create something new. You know what I mean? Like, I know who's out. I'm paying attention. But you got to remember, like, you know, we were talking about this the other time. The thing about Chicago is they rock stars out there. They make gangsters look kind of cool, and it ain't, because people die. You know what I'm saying? And you know that they're a victim of survival and survival skills. So it's like, I don't be wanting to hear that, because it brings me back to those anxieties that I had from being in that situation. And I got out of that game at a young age, you know? So what I suggest for the youngins to do If they can make money to get some jewelry and get some sneakers, go on vacation and live on the beach for a week or two and breathe that ocean air and say, what if I did this all day instead of breathing river air and concrete and being piled up on people? And what do I want for my children? And do they have to have this, or do I have to be there? Because there are options. You know, working on a business is way easier than being and doing time. You know what I mean? So I would say if you could dream it, if you could visualize it, if you could think about it for more than a minute and a half, it becomes a manifestation. But what I'm also noticing, people that are in extreme circumstances and people that are not, nobody knows how to dream. No one can visualize what they want their end game to look like. You got to know your dream so you know how to live it when it happens. My dream is to live stress-free, trauma-free, for my family, in luxury. That was a bar. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you can be in luxury and not have to stress and not have to worry about what anybody thinks and be able to pay your bills, that's the dream. And I'm living that. And it took me to get to 50 to get it. It took me to get to 30 to know it. It took me to go through losing people I love and losing friends to understand what wealth really was. So the smart thing is to learn from other people's experience. And as a person that has experienced that, I love my culture. My job is to make sure the people I love don't have the same pain that I had. So I'm telling you now, avoid that pain. Don't give a what people think. And if your survival skills are like, you know, where you go to jail or you have to die, you'll do really well. Discipline like that in another game. But just find what you love and do it that fearlessly. And don't punish your brothers, punish your oppressor if you're going to do any punishing. Us fighting each other is something that they want us to do. It's a plan. That's why certain music gets a lot of run by platforms that aren't run by our culture. YouTube is actually profits so much from the demise and the beef between each other. They promote it and pay us to do it. And it's for us to just say, no, don't turn the gun, don't turn it on each other, turn it on them. Let's work together. That's way more fun. You know?
That's a segue into my next question, actually, because we was just talking about this as far as the music. Like Lupe, you know, we want to know, like, what are you rocking with right now? You know, as far as musically in the state of hip hop, what's popping right now? You know what I'm saying? Is there anything you rocking with? I mean, you know, let me know what's up.
I mean, for me, it's always two levels. You know, it's like what's entertainment and then professional. You know, like I rap. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living. That's all I do, right? So for me, I try and listen to stuff that's gonna make me a better rapper, right? And I've been rapping since I was 17, 16 years old. So, you know, I try and listen to the things, one bucket that I can learn from, and a lot of stuff that's out, I didn't already did it, or I didn't already learn from it, or it don't inspire me like that to be a rapper. So I'm listening to like A$AP Rock and battle rap, you know what I'm saying? To how people putting bars together, putting verses together and stuff like that. And A$AP Rock, not A$AP Rocky, that's my man, but A$AP Rock, right? Like real high level MCs like Homeboy Sandman, because that's my passion. But in terms of just on the entertainment side, like I'll touch things here and there, but kind of to Dame's point, I'm not impressed by all that. You know what I'm saying? Like the streets, how much what you finna do to somebody, what you got that they ain't got, and they should feel bad because they ain't got what you got. Like I finna be 40. I ain't trying to listen to that shit, man, to keep it a buck. But I do respect people's, positions and what they're trying to do. I understand, because I was like that. I was that dude who wanted the Porsches and all that shit too. But at a certain point, when you get them and you get through it, you're like, I don't want to keep the nigga keep telling me about his garage. You know what I'm saying? But with that said, I listen to Drake. You know what I'm saying? I like everybody else. I get in there and feel insecure. Like Drake make you feel like you ain't got no money. You can have a whole pocket full of money. Drake come on make you feel like you broke. Like I'm sitting at the bench. Drake, what you talking about? And I try and stay a little bit current, man. But in terms of the city, man, Vic Mensa, Chance, Valet, I stand tuned. Rest peace Duck, rest peace Vaughn. You know, I stay in tune with Dirk, what he doing. Yeah, so you know, I stay a little on the rap side. I kind of like touch and go, but I really only listen to stuff like deeply when I'm trying to learn a new skill or learn how to do something new. You feel me?
Gotta grow. Definitely, it's all about growth, man.
So, I know Dane said he said something about everybody coming together, and that leads me into the lady that's making all this happen coming together, Rita Lee, Auntie Rita. So we definitely want to add her on here because I know she's still on here.
Actually, you know what? She on the phone with me right now, and I'm gonna put her on speaker because she making. I don't want to. She said I want to make sure I get it right.
No. I'm about to request it for her to come on live. So we got a piece. We got some.
Yeah, we can get forward.
We get forward now.
All right. Can I say you here? And we got Tiffany Harris just walked in the building too, by the way.
Hey.
Yeah, we about to rock out.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah. So yeah, So you know, Rita gonna get back on and say, but she was saying just make sure that you get on Lupe's bio so that you could get. She right there. But I got to get to work. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let Rita take. I appreciate how she's schooling me. I appreciate her teaching me something, and I appreciate making sure we all profit as artists from it. And I appreciate that she has all her own equipment, and you can't just discredit that. She got her own. And you know, this is a black woman that's around really strong, and everyone's around her. And she's big boss, and I love to see a black woman do shit like that. I love to see a black woman like defend herself with her brain, and just with action. You know what I mean? And I think people should look at her as an example that anyone could do it. You know what I mean? And what to do when you got your own and you can do your own. So she's big boss Rita right now. Okay, big boss Rita, take it from there. Thank y'all. Yo, hey Lupe, you know I'm here. Pull up. Love the innovation. Love the art. Love what this represents, and I love that we first. So I know that this is going to continue. And any other artist that wants to showcase and get money with us, come on through. Holla at Boss Rita. All right.
If you want another amazing video with the one and only Dame Dash, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.